Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether Bloxburg is becoming free or not. Now don't panic, there is no official sources saying Bloxburg is going to become free. And personally, I think it is unlikely that this will happen in the near future, but if we're looking long term, Bloxburg will come out of beta mode at some point, which means the game will probably become free. Now one more thing before I start, Bloxburg has made its game so secure and such a lovely space for everyone, and I am certain that they are going to continue to do this no matter if the game becomes free or not. The things in this video is just speculation on what will likely happen when the game becomes free. So here's what to expect if the game becomes free. So first of all, what many people don't know is Bloxburg is actually still in beta mode, and that is what you're paying for. You're paying for early access to the game. So as you know, Bloxburg is continuously getting updates and new things added to it, and that is because the game is nowhere near complete yet. We have got so many updates to come and so many new things to come, especially with the new owners. So I'm pretty sure Bloxburg is going to continue to have a price quite a long time because there is so many updates to come. Now what lots of people think is that the game won't become free until it's left beta mode. So this will mean that there'll probably be no more updates and stuff like that. The game will be basically complete. I don't know if I fully agree with this. I think even when we're out of beta mode, we're never going to stop getting updates. But maybe the price will remain until it has left beta mode. And who knows how long away that is going to be. With these new owners, they're going to want to add so many more updates and probably not going to want to release it from beta mode just yet. So there's no need to panic, but now let's look at what would most likely happen if Bloxburg became free. Now there are negative and positive things that will happen when Bloxburg becomes free. Let's start with the negative. So right now I'm on a neighborhood, and as you can see there are empty plots everywhere. If the game was to become free, you would be seeing this on a lot of servers, but it wouldn't be empty plots, it would be either plots with just a mailbox on them or plots filled with default houses. Because so many new players would be coming onto the game and wouldn't know what to do at first, the whole streets are going to be filled up with default houses and empty plots. Now this sounds like a bad thing, but I feel like this would only happen at the very beginning for the first few weeks where people are settling into the game. Now this isn't too bad and it can't be guaranteed, but with so many new players with no building experience, nobody's going to be able to build a big house at first, so it is very likely that there will be lots and lots of default houses. Next is if you're somebody who loves to do role plays, for example family role plays and things like that, it is going to be a lot harder to find people to roleplay with. Now you might be thinking, oh, there's going to be more people in the game when it becomes free, why will it be harder to find people to roleplay with? There is going to be so many new players who when they join the game are going to have no idea what Bloxburg is all about. They're not going to know how to do any of the stuff that we didn't when we first joined. And because games are going to be filled with so many new players, they're just going to be focusing on starting themselves up. So it's going to be much harder to roleplay in actual servers. Now I don't want to say Bloxburg is going to get ruined when it becomes free, because it absolutely will not. For the first few weeks it will be definitely chaotic, but I feel like it will die down after a while and Bloxburg will be better than it ever has been. So this is definitely not a video to try and make you panic. But yeah, if you're somebody who likes to roleplay, I would advise going into neighborhoods where there's normally lots of roleplays, because people are going to be settling into the game and there's probably not going to be that many available to roleplay. Now this is something probably most people are worried about, and that is trollers. In games that are free, there is so many trollers, and I don't see why that wouldn't happen to Bloxburg. Obviously there is rules in place in the game so that people can't be nasty or anything, but that's not going to stop people scamming and trolling, for example deleting your house or scamming you for money. But I feel like Bloxburg will definitely tackle this issue and try and get rid of all the trollers. I mean, there's definitely some in the game now, so try not to panic about this too much. Yes, it probably will be a slight issue, but I'm sure that the new owners will take care of it very well. And on that same note, I'm pretty sure there is also going to be a lot of beggars. A lot of people who have just joined the game new and got it for free are probably not going to know how to work or not going to want to work, so they're going to go and try to beg people for money. And there's already quite a lot of beggars on the game now, and people have actually paid to come on and beg. Now if you're just somebody who comes on to build and just sticks to yourself, this probably won't be too much of an issue. But if you're somebody who likes to go around the town a lot and do sort of roleplay things, then this might get slightly annoying. But again, none of these issues are too massive, and this is not any shade to the game, because we don't even know if Bloxburg is going to become free. Please do not panic about any of these things. This is just simply speculation on what will likely happen. Okay, now we've been focusing a lot on the negatives, let's move on to the positive things that would happen when Bloxburg becomes free. Yes, there would be a lot of new players who don't know what they're doing, but there will be a lot of new players. Bloxburg right now is already one of the most played games on Roblox, and you have to pay for it. when it becomes free, it is probably going to become like in the top 3. There is going to be so many new players on the game. This is going to make Bloxburg more popular, and when there's more people, it will probably be more fun. After all the new people have settled in and understood how to play the game, there's going to be a whole new wave of players that have never been on Bloxburg before. This way, it's going to be a breath of fresh air with new people to interact with and build with. Yes, some will be trolling and some will be begging, but we can't just assume that everyone's going to be bad. We've got to assume that most people are going to try and be nice. And we can be here to help them settle into the game and teach them how to play. Now, on the same note, with more players, there is likely to be more updates. If there is more people playing the game and a higher demand for updates, the new owners are likely gonna roll updates out slightly faster. Now again, this is not guaranteed, it's just speculation, but it does make sense that if there's more people on the game, then updates are going to come quicker because there's more people to make the updates for. And we already know we're getting some really cool updates with the new owners. Now, I'm not saying the game has to become free for us to get more updates. They might just give us more updates anyway. But if the game becomes free, I feel like this would definitely encourage more updates. Now, a lot of people are saying that they want their money back if Bloxburg becomes free. Now, personally, I don't understand why people are saying this, as it is only 25 Robux. So it really is a small amount of money, but I feel like people are just saying that the game will be ruined for them if new players join when it becomes free. Do not panic, guys. People always blow things out of proportion. The game is not going to be ruined. It will be slightly chaotic, like I said, for the first few weeks. But who knows? People who have bought the game previously before it becomes free might get a reward. Do you guys remember when the stereo pass got taken out and everybody got given BLOXBURG, I think it was? Maybe when the game becomes free, the new owners might give us all like 100 BLOXBURG or something. Who knows what they'll do? They might give us nothing, they might give us more than that. But either way, I am actually not dreading the day Bloxburg becomes free because I feel like it will completely change the game, and not necessarily in a bad way. It might make the game better than it ever has been before. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that I don't like that it's an exclusive game, because I do. I love that it's sort of a game unlike others where people who are just trying to troll and stuff can't get in, and I completely respect Coeptus and the current owner's decision to keep a price on the game. And who knows, the new owners might continue to keep a price too, and maybe the game will never become free, but I feel like as it's still in beta mode, once it's out, it's almost got to become free, because then what are you paying for? But there we go, you guys. These are all the ideas and conspiracies of what might happen if Bloxburg becomes free. Again, we do not know for sure if it's becoming free. Nobody said it has been, but with new owners coming, I did think it would be a good idea to discuss it, just in case in the small chance it did become free. But I don't know what the future holds for Bloxburg. All I know is that it's going to be great, filled with so many cool updates. And even if the game does become free, guys, it is not such a big deal. And I hope this video has helped to give you an idea of what might happen. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.